and welcome back if you've seen any of my videos before. If not, my name is Melissa. Channel is Melissa_Dunn6. Same as my TikTok and Instagram. I like to talk about makeup and beauty, so if that interests you, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. I'm trying to grow the channel and interact and build a little community, so if that is appealing to you at all, feel free to stick around. So this is definitely not a new concept. I've seen so many YouTube creators create videos around this, basically focusing on new releases and whether they're interested in purchasing it, or some of them are like on no buys and talking you out of it. So I'm going to title this, I don't need it, but do I need it? So I'm primarily going to go through, let's say, like Trend Moods Instagram, since she's the one that's like always posting the newest releases. Then I'll hop on over to Sephora and Ulta's pages and see if there's anything on the new page that may pique my interest. And I'll explain whether I'm going to pick it up or I'm not going to pick it up. And I will preface this, I'm not on a no buy by any means. I like to buy makeup. But this year I am making it a point to use the makeup I do own, so I'm not really buying too much makeup. So if I get like gift cards or I have points accumulated at like Ulta or Sephora, Rouge Reward, I will buy makeup then, or if like a new release really piques my interest. But I'm trying to really get more selective with my makeup and just use up what I already own. So I just scooted over and I will post the images of the products I'll be talking about on this side. First up is the Yummy Skin Soothing Serum Skin Tint Foundation with peptides and ceramides from Danessa Myricks. I love Danessa Myricks. She is a phenomenal makeup artist, photographer, everything really. I love everything about her and the brand. I haven't really played around with her foundations though. I did try like the Vision Cream Cover one, and if you need something that is like pure pigment, you can literally pick up a sample and it'll last you forever. I didn't pick up the second foundation that she came out with, that serum one. After I saw the reviews, it just didn't look like something that would appeal to me. This one is described as a hydrating and smoothing skincare infused skin tint that provides light coverage and skin-like radiant finish. Available in 16 shades, $36. Will be for sale starting June 16th. $36 is pretty steep when I already have so many skin tints, but if I can get this on a discount, I may pick this up. I love skin tints. I never thought I would be a skin tint girl, but here I am. Especially for summertime. I just want something that like evens out the redness in my skin, but I still look like dewy and like sweaty. That doesn't sound appealing, but you know. But if I can get this, if I can get some sort of sale on it, I might pick it up. I definitely don't need it though. So that'll be something I'll add to my wish list and maybe wait for a sale to come around. Next up are these lip glosses or lip repair oils from Hard Candy called a Glossopia. Revitalizes lips with an intensely hydrating formula and shine with a plush doe-foot applicator, vitamin E, jojoba oil to keep lips cushioned, soft, and moisturized. Smooth finish, never sticky. $8. Available now. I only ever see Hard Candy at my Walmart, and it's always ran through. Like, people open packaging, people putting their fingers and stuff, so nothing is ever, like, actually buyable. Probably not something I would purchase. I honestly don't know the difference between a lip oil and a lip gloss. But, yeah, not something I purchased. And the packaging is cute. It is very reminiscent of Rare Beauties though, so that's a little sketch. Next are the Summer Skin Vacation Glow Multi-Stick from Lawless Beauty. It is an illuminating body and face highlight stick. It looks like like when Milk Makeup first came out with their bronzers, like that thick roll up deodorant sort of packaging. That's what that looks like. Um, $38. And they also have a brush to buff it out on the skin for $39. I have not tried a lot of things from Lawless Beauty. The only thing I've ever tried is their like lip plumper lip gloss, which is actually pretty nice. It doesn't hurt at all. I'll probably skip on this. It's not something I would use. I have cream highlighters already, and for the body, I'd rather just like throw in like a shimmer powder and some like baby oil. But yeah, definitely not something for me. Next is a blush from Tom Ford in Love Scene. Looks like a very pale, like neutral peachy pink. Probably would skip out on this. I'm not super drawn to Tom Ford. I don't think the quality meets that price point. Maybe for some people it does, but for me it does not. Um, it has a cute embossing, but in the shade, it's okay. It's a very like standard shade you can find in so many other brands, so definitely skipping that. And I imagine it is probably gonna be what, like $80 to $90 for a single blush. No, thank you. This actually is interesting to me. It is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. So they normally have the putty primer in like a jar, but they've made a liquid version of that. I'll definitely probably pick this up. I can't imagine it being more than $20. It's e.l.f. They're pretty good on pricing. Um, Description states, silky, weightless liquid, hydrating formula delivers lasting makeup grip, smooth finish, and skin-loving squalane. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. This next product is a palette from P. Louise. I've never tried anything from the brand. I know they're like super known for like their eyeshadow bases, the colors, and their artistry is like insane. This palette is super heavy in purples. Swatches look absolutely beautiful. Lots of mattes, lots of variation. Will be available in July. I think I'm gonna put this on my wish list because I am eyeing the Norvina palette that's primarily purple, but it's not completely purple because I don't know if you guys know this, probably if you're into makeup, but purples are hard to formulate, so they can be like super patchy, hard to blend. So I'm always looking for like a good purple palette, and this one has like so many different undertones, so many different variations that I might pick this up. And this may be the first time I try this brand out, so it's definitely going on my wish list. I don't know where they sell P. Louise, but I'll figure it out. Next up is a tinted butter balm from Kylie Cosmetics. Nah, I've only purchased one thing from Kylie Cosmetics ever. It was like a pink setting powder that is actually yellow. So I wasted my money. And that brand just doesn't appeal to me at all. So it looks like Wet n Wild. Let me see, is this available yet? Coming soon to website and retailers. Looks like they are doing a collab with Alice in Wonderland. Super cute. Um, Nothing is really intriguing to me, but the cat mirror. I have to find that mirror. It's beautiful. I love cats. Um, I love this particular cat from, I'm not gonna butcher it, like the Cheshire cat, but from everything I'm seeing in the collection, that is probably the one thing I'll probably pick up. I see a lot of lip products, a little palette. Looks cute though, just nothing I need. Yeah, it looks like Glossier released some new shades of their cloud paints. I have a few of them. They'll be available June 13th, so it looks like they're coming out with Wisp, which looks like a purpley lilac, and then Soar, which looks like a strawberry, sort of muted red, pink. They're fine. They're not my favorite cream liquid blush formula. They're pretty pigmented and they lay down well on the skin, but I don't know, I think it's the packaging. I just don't reach for them really. From Summer Fridays, it looks like they also came out with some blushes. These are Blush Balm Lip and Cheek Stick with Hyaluronic Acid. A multi-use cream stick that gives cheeks and lips a touch of sheer color with a boost of hydration. Comes in 4 colors. The models look absolutely beautiful in the photos, but I don't know, not really calling to me. I'm sure they're great, just not. I have plenty of cream blushes already, so probably not something I'd pick up unless I can swatch them in store and I get a different vibe from them. But online, I don't know, they just look like cream blush. Another brand I have never tried but I've always like eyed is Made by Mitchell. This is the Bronze Book Pressed Blusher Palette. Um, so it's like a palette that brings 12 bronzer shades. Not something I need in my collection. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but if you were a professional makeup artist and you enjoy his products, I don't think this would be a bad buy. $45, and it goes from like super pale to really deep. I'm not sure what the quality is like, but again, if you've tried his products and you like them, I think this wouldn't be a bad buy. Next product are from Kaleidos Makeup. These are the Symphony Face Illuminators. So they're like these blurring matte powders that come in different shades. So one is like a peachy shade and one is more pink to brighten. Available now. They became available June 6th. They look fine. Not something for me. And Kaleidos is one of those brands. Like I remember when I first heard about them, I went like eyeshadow crazy, and I purchased like 3 or 4 of their palettes. But since then, I haven't gone back and purchased anything. But yeah, I don't see myself using like a peach or pink powder for anything really. But mentioning pink powder, it looks like Danessa Myricks actually released her Evolution powder in a pink shade, and I can vouch that that powder is super beautiful. I own it in 2 shades, so I have like number or 0 or 1, I can't recall. It's like a pure white, so if you really want to lighten the center of your face, beautiful powder. And then I have like shade 2 for like the perimeter of my face, but she came out with a pink one. So if you did want a pink powder, I can vouch that this powder is beautiful. I'm not sure what the pink would look like, but if you want a powder that's like mattifying and silky smooth, try Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder. Looks like Juvia's Place came out with a new palette called Culture 2. Very colorful. That's cute. I haven't purchased the Juvia's Place palette in a minute though. Um, no reason really. They're pigmented. They have beautiful color stories. I just think like I'm not purchasing too much makeup right now, so if I feel like I already have something reminiscent to this, it's not something I'm gonna be purchasing. Next, I'm gonna hop on over to Sephora, see what's available now. So I'm late to this one, but the Natasha Denona Yucca palette, it's very beautiful. Um, it's a wishlist item for me. I adore green eyeshadows. I'm not the biggest fan of Natasha Denona's formula though. I feel like it's a little hard to work with, but I do have a fair amount of her palette, so I make it work clearly. Um, but the reason I didn't just like go out and pick it up as soon as it came out is because I have so many other palettes that are super reminiscent to this one. So I may wait for a sale, but we'll see. Maybe my desire for it will like dwindle as time goes on. Like I'll reach for my other green palettes and see how I feel about it in a month or two, right? But it is beautiful. So Dior released some more of their Rosy Glow blushes. So they've got a mahogany, a berry, a coral, a rosewood. No, I think coral existed already. Yeah, coral existed already. They have rosewood and cherry. They're very pretty. I already own the pink and coral. And honestly, I forget that I even own them half of the time. They're very pretty blushes, I won't lie. And when I do remember I own them, I will use them. But for $40, I don't need another one of these. If I were to pick up another one, it'd either be rosewood or cherry. Looks very pretty. It's like a bright red, and I like that, especially for summer, to give you like that sunburn look. But I don't really need blush for that because I'm going to sunburn anyways. This is not makeup related, but I do want to talk about the Dyson Air Straightener. I wish they would have released this before I bought. So during their last sale, the Shark Flex Styler became available. So I went ahead and purchased that, and I've been loving it. I think it works great. Brings so many different attachments. Makes it super easy for me to straighten my hair when I do straighten my hair, which is not very often. But man, I would have loved to have owned this. But since I already own that, I can't see myself purchasing another like straightening tool for $500 when I only straighten my hair maybe like once to the 3 times a year. But yeah, that really sucks because I already like hair is like on the bottom of my priority list. Like I don't really mess around with my hair too much. So buying the Shark products was a big deal for me. But that really sucks that they released this so late because all it really does is blow out your hair. So I would still have to go on with a flat iron. So for that, I might as well just take a brush and blow out my hair. So I imagine it's less damage this way, but for $500, no, I can't justify that purchase at this time at least. Now I've hopped on over to Ulta, see what they have, and one thing did just pique my interest. I don't purchase a lot from Morphe, but they're coming out with different setting sprays. This is the Sunsetter SPF 30 High Protection Broad Spectrum Setting Spray. $18 for 3.4 ounces. I might pick this up because I'm always trying to figure out a way how to reapply sunscreen throughout the day without disrupting what I have already going on. So I may pick this up. I did pick up one recently, but it reeks of like pure alcohol, so I can't even use it on my face. I've used other ones like the Pixie one. It's okay. The sprayer sucks and it does leave like white spots, so I don't like that one. So I might definitely pick that up. I'm gonna wrap up the video with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmos eyeshadow palette. When I first saw it initially, I was like, I'm buying it, no questions. But I thought it was like in the first promo shot, it looked a lot more purple leaning. But now that I see it, I don't think it has any purples. So lots of like matte neutrals and a bunch of like sparkly shades. But honestly, I don't need shades like that because I have like a collection of single shadows from like Cleona and Divina. Like, there's no way that these sparkles are going to be nicer than the ones I already own. So, I don't know. I was like an avid collector of Anastasia palettes, but as the years have gone on, I haven't been loving everything they put out. So I'll probably skip this one as well. Yeah, so those are some thoughts I have on new to newish products that have been released recently. I'll try to do these type of videos a little more often depending on how things are being released. But yeah, this year I'm really trying to go through my products, really discover like what my makeup style is, what products, excuse me, what products I enjoy using. I have like 3 drawers of foundation. I have no business purchasing more foundation, you know. So yeah, it's basically for me to go through the new releases and just like talk myself out of it because I most likely own those type of products in my collection already. So let me know if you like this kind of video. I'll continue to do them again as things are released. But yeah, those are my thoughts and my logic behind shopping and new releases. I am not rich by any means, so like I'm trying to put my money into more tangible experiences and that type of thing than spend it all on makeup. So yeah, thanks again for watching and tuning in. Leave me some comments. What are some new products that maybe interest you? Are you also like not really interested in the new products coming out? I don't know, things seem very repetitive at this point, right? We hear a lot that the market's like oversaturated. Like a cream blush is a cream blush at this point. There's only so much variation you can have, but yeah, those are my thoughts. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, share. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.